How's it going, guys? Vash here, and we're back with another video vlog. This time I'm on the other side of it. Just kind of want to give you guys an update on what's going on the past few days. Hope your holiday went well, everybody over here, and for everybody else, hope everything's going well. But I want to start with this guy right here. I know I've been talking about it, but I'm actually going to start doing calibration prints on it to do some of the calibration testing so I can kind of narrow down and get that kind of fine tuning for some of the resin. I'm going to start with the Tech because actually the resin I use the most. I've used it on all my resin printers in the past, and man, the Tech ABS resin, it's one of my favorite ones. I'll also be using the Anycubic resin. They have an ABS-like resin, which is actually pretty good. I kind of prefer Tech over the Anycubic, but they're both pretty good. Tech I just kind of prefer more. And actually I kind of like the colors that they have a little bit more. And then the other one is the Anycubic water washable resin, which I've been really kind of hyped to try. I've actually never used any water washable resin, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing how well it prints as well as how strong it is. I don't think it's going to be that strong. I mean, you're not going to be using it for anything functional, but I do make miniatures and chess pieces and things like that, and I'm hoping that it holds up a little bit. So like if, somebody happens to drop a piece, it doesn't like immediately shatter or break. Otherwise, I'll be just using it to kind of test out miniatures and kind of test paint on stuff, so to get a good idea. But I'll be putting that through its paces this week and seeing how that goes, and then hopefully start printing out some statues, busts, other things with it. But getting back to making miniatures is kind of a big thing for me on these resin printers, so I'll be doing that as well. Haven't printed anything on the X1 today because I'll be moving it. But I did some prints last night, came out really well. Really happy about that. You remember in the last video, I was talking about my K1 and how it was down and out, not working. I got the updated hot end and nozzle setup. That was actually really easy to do, so if anybody has not done that yet, right now it's actually on sale. I believe it was on Amazon for 30 bucks or 35, something like that. But it was definitely cheaper than the normal price. So I picked that up, got that, installed it. Literally took like a couple of minutes after removing, and it's been printing great ever since. Installed that a couple days ago, I've been printing on it ever since. I've only had one screw up, and that was because I oriented the parts incorrectly on the plate. But outside of that, it's been printing really well. Only next part of working on this printer will be quieting it down. If anybody out there has a K1 Max, I've never messed with a K1C, so I can't speak to it, but they are loud printers. I mean, really loud. And it really comes down to the fan. Its motion is not too loud, although it does, make a little bit of sound, but that's really about the two fans. The part cooling fan and the side fan. I mean, they're just very loud. So my next quest is to kind of quiet those down. Find new fan ducts, whatever the case is, to help alleviate that. So, but like I was saying earlier, I'm going to be moving the X1 Carbon down on this shelf because I do have room for it down there, and the AMS, because I finally got the K2 Plus. I was actually supposed to get it yesterday. Today is Saturday. I was supposed to get it yesterday, but FedEx never delivered it, and I got no updates or anything. I was stressing out because I was just sitting here in my apartment waiting the entire day. It never showed up. But then went to my girlfriend's place, checked this morning, said, hey, it's going to be here. I believe the window was 9:30 to 1:30. Thankfully, it showed up at 11. Helped the guy out. If for anybody who has it already, for anybody who doesn't have it and is getting it, just so you know, this is a heavy box. This was 99 pounds, or is 99 pounds. I haven't taken it out yet. This is 99 pounds, so definitely have somebody help you. I actually helped the delivery guy bring it up. My apartment's on the second floor, So I had to help him bring it up here. And then I have my roommate help me bring it to my room because it is a heavy box. Thankfully, when I ordered this, it came with some extras. It came with a roll of their Hyper Series PLA. It's just white. I don't think I had a choice in the color. Otherwise, I have a lot of rolls of white. I would have probably picked like red or blue because I don't have as much of that, or gray. But it's fine. Filament's filament, and I can use it for a project. Came with a second build plate. Now, this is 350 by 350, and like it's hard to get the scale of it here, so I'm gonna take out the K1's build plate so you guys just see a comparison. Yeah. So let me close this door. So this is the K1. This is the K2. I mean, just put them side right there. That's the comparison. I mean, that's huge. And I'm looking forward to making some large prints on this. Helmets, other things, and so forth. So, and this is a single-sided plate. It's not dual-sided. I mean, technically it's dual-sided, but this is not really a printable side. You're printing over here. So, but yeah, I'm really glad I got an extra one. And then it came with their Space Pie filament dryer. Now, I already have one. It's the single one. This is the dual one. And actually, you know, let me just open this up and show it to you guys. For anybody out there who doesn't have a filament dryer, I absolutely recommend that you get one. It is kind of now, well, actually, it's probably always been like an essential thing to have, is to be able to dry your filament. But more recently, I've been printing with TPU, PETG on a regular basis, making different things outside of just printing with PLA. And I absolutely recommend you having one because PETG, if you print it right out of the box, is not ready to go. It is recommended that you print it or that you dry it before printing. Some say 8 hours, some say 24. I kind of shot in the middle. I went like 12. It was fine. It worked. I think the filament was well packaged when I got it, so it didn't really need that long, but I did it for about 12 hours and got really good prints out of the TPU. But yeah, so this is a Space Pie. It supports 2 rolls. So that's why you have the spacing there and there for 2. So, but yeah, if you don't have a filament dryer, I absolutely recommend having one. It has kind of helped me out in a number of cases. Plus there's some filaments you're gonna wanna keep in a filament dryer when you're printing with them. Carbon fiber PETG, the PLA carbon fiber, nylon. I mean, I'd probably recommend keeping TPU in a filament dryer while it's printing as well. I don't think you have to, but I'd probably recommend doing it anyway. Just so it can avoid, you know, absorbing moisture. But yeah, I'm actually really stoked that I got this because there's 2 printers I can use this side by side. Have one for one, one for the other. Kind of works out really great, and then use my Space Pie for another printer. But yeah, let me put this off to the side over here. But yeah, I'm going to, after I'm done shooting this video, open this guy up and try and get it set up. Hopefully the setup process is kind of like the K1 and the X1. Those were very simple printers. It was really just removing a few things, removing a few screws and turning it on. And after that, it was just kind of get into printing. So I'm kind of hoping this is kind of the same. It may take a little bit longer because of the CFS. I'm actually really looking forward to setting that up. But yeah, really happy today. Really stoked to get this. And I'm gonna get started on this. So I will probably make a video kind of chronicling like kind of the basics of it, and also give you guys like a layout of how it is, how it sets up, maybe see a few prints off of it. So look, keep locked to the channel. I'll have some videos on that, and then also on this. So hopefully you guys will see a couple videos in regards to both of these real soon. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on that just a little bit. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I will see you all in the future. Peace. Have a good one.